And we got our body back! We are Serge once more! Serge! Serge. Serge, you have regained your identity without being led astray. Your eyes, which foresaw the truth, shall help you to regain your trust among your comrades. There is nothing we can do about the Dragon Tear. Its shattering result does not come as a surprise. However, you also carry the fate of the Dragon Tear from another world. The broken pieces of love and hate, although contradictory, they are two sides of the same coin. A mysterious force may come to light when the two pieces are united. Perhaps this force will be the legendary Chrono Cross. I have a feeling it might be. The only problem is the shrine, which is said to give life to the Chrono Cross, is nothing but a cavern inside Divine Dragon Falls. Serge, you may hold the key to bringing forth its powers. The Dragon Tear shattered, but transformed into the Tear of Love. So let's take a look at what has happened here. We'll take a look at Serge first and foremost. You can see that the stats did stay, but the accessories went away. So we're going to have to go ahead and re-equip those. So we had the sunglasses, the stone helmet, and Dragoon's Honor? Dragoon's Honor. That is what I had on him. Quite a good little setup, I would say. Not as good as Fargo, even with the Master Mune, but the sunglasses make up for that attack. All right. Now, unfortunately, we have lost all of the allocation that I've been doing this whole time, which I guess is okay-ish. But I would really like it better if they stuck with that. I think they want you to do this so that you can point out that you did change your text. So we are back to Serge's text. We have Dash and Slash. We have Luminaire. And now we have Flying Arrow. This is level 7 tech, or also known as 11 tech. It only hits a single foe, so it's really good against bosses, but personally I like Forever Zero. That thing was awesome, but we have Flying Arrow instead. Focus energy on Swallow and hurl yourself at foe. To be honest, Forever Zero looked a lot cooler to my eye, at least. We'll finish equipping him properly a little bit later, but we are ready to get out of here. We have Serge in the party once more. Especially considering that we already showed off a double tech that used Serge, right? The X-Strike. I don't think it's that big of a surprise that we get our body back. Not that big, but I remember the first time that I played this, it gave me a huge sense of relief that I actually got my body back, and I'm not entirely sure why, but it felt wrong going through the entire game as Lynx, and you do spend a significant amount of time as Lynx. Half the game? Probably about half. Maybe even a little bit more. I haven't actually timed it myself, but it's a significant amount of time going through the game as Lynx. I am happy to have Serge back. I do like having a white element in the lead as opposed to a black element. Primarily because I don't like most of the white element party members, but I definitely like some of the black element party members, such as Grobik, and now it is perfect for him to come along. It's absolutely perfect having a white leader and then a black supporter. That sounds so wrong every time I say it, but I'm sure you guys know what I mean. So, speaking of party members, let's take a look in the teleporter once more, because now that we're Serge, we have our full party back. You might not instantly recognize some people that are with us still, but Guile is here. He was only with us when we were Serge. We have Lucia, we have Pashul, we have Matcha, Glenn. Who else? Lena is back. Mojo is unfortunately back. Neofio, Skelly, Greco. Wow, we got a lot of people recently. Pip is back. I'm still not going to use Pip. there will be a time for Pip. And Doc is back. So we have almost everybody back. For those of you paying extra careful attention, you'll notice that Kid is not in this list, unfortunately. She is not in our party still. So if I go here, you can see there's where Kid would be, but she is not there. Which kind of sucks, but she is no longer in the party, but she hasn't been for a long time. Speaking of party members, though, there is one quick thing that I do want to do, and that is kick Stina. Let's kick Stina out. She's not nearly as good anymore. Let's kick her out of the party and bring in Glenn. Probably a lot of people's favorite character. He is a callback to Chrono Trigger, as is a lot of stuff that we've done recently. But these guys are not equipped very well. They are equipped with iron still, which is not my favorite. But Glenn can be equipped with the Einlanzer, the Dragon Sword Einlanzer. As you can see, it's a significant upgrade for him, even over the Silver Sword. He only has an attack of 58. I can buff that, of course, and we will deal with that as necessary. But the Einlanzer is specifically for Glenn, so I did want to show off equipping that. With that said, I have a lot of opportunities for me. I believe that the next one that I want to take care of, the next thing that I want to take care of, does involve getting more unique items and elements and techs. So let me equip properly, and I'll meet you back at the boat over there. Let me get the right party together for what I'm going to do. Properly allocated Serge brought Poshul into the party. We are ready to head out. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is not what I said we were going to do when I left off before, but we are going to do something quite important. We're going to head to Hermit's Hideaway. Now, there is something that we have seen here that we could not deal with before. Now that Poshul's back in the party, we can deal with it. Also, there are some party members here. We got Leah. Leah decided to stay here for a while. And we have Draggy. Friends, and more friends. That's one way to look at it. But what we are going to deal with is right here. We saw this before. We cooled down a particular hot spot, and this grew. But Serge, unfortunately, cannot pull anything out of there. Revitai, Sergey Poo! It's been a long time since I had to think about what Poshul's voice was. I hope I got it right. Oh, it looks like there was a person, a strange creature. Hello, my name is... And Turnip has joined the party. They just call him a turnip, because that's what he is. Well, thou didst pulleth me out. I shall joineth you. Please, 'tis no trouble on mine part. And Turnip forced his way into your party. Call upon me when thou needeth mine help. And so we have a new party member. Calleth upon me when thou needeth mine help. Thank you, Turnip. So let's bring Turnip into the party. It's not necessarily what I wanted to do straight away. Actually, though, we do need to look for level 7 techs while we're here. I believe a couple people that were in the Serge wing of the party did learn their level 7 tech. So while we do have Turnip along, we'll take a closer look at him for the time being, but we will not show off his stuff because, well, we're about to get some more level 7 techs. Let's take a closer look at Turnip here. As you can see, Turnip is not terrible, but not my favorite. Not my favorite. The strength is okay, right? It's not great, but it's not terrible. Resistance is okay. Accuracy is on the higher side. Agility is abysmal. Magic is bad. Magic resistance is bad. Innate color green, which is also not my favorite. There are better green characters out there than Turnip. But we'll take a closer look at Turnip. Turnip has a stamina recovery of 9, so a little on the low side. They just say he's a total vegetable. He's 3 years old, which apparently is how long I've been going around the world since we planted him. He is male. He is from Hermit's Hideout. He's 4'4". That's significantly tall. Like, that's... Well, I don't necessarily know people that are 4'4", but that's still pretty damn high. What is that, 52 inches? So, let's just say 130 centimeters? Like, that's not bad. That's not too bad. 62 pounds, that's quite heavy. That's about 29 kilos, somewhere around there. His build is round. He is right rhizomed because he doesn't have hands. As you have seen there, he does use a sword. He also comes with iron. I don't know why. I believe this is the earliest that I can actually get him. So I don't know why he comes with iron, just like all of our old party members were left with. But his attack's not terrible. Could be a lot better, though. Let's take a look at his elements. He does have his level 3 and 5 techs. Let's take a look at his level 3 here. We have Veggie Chopper, Leap in Air and put all force behind Massive Cut. That only hits a single foe. And then we do have the Vegemite, which is something that I've never tasted and probably never will. Vegemite hits a single foe, burrow into ground to do uppercut from below. We'll also see what we can do about getting a level 7 tech some other time. But there's Vegemite. That's Turnip. We will show off those attacks and techs some other time. But for the time being, I'm going to rearrange the party, bring somebody else along, and I'll meet you at our next destination.